Hello everyone, it's Dove again. So in this video I am very sad to report that I blew out my Bearpaw boots in less than what it would total to be like one winter season. I bought these in February of 2020 and it is January 2021 right now. And so like if you take the total months in that winter and then the total months in this winter that we've had so far, it hasn't even been one full winter season and I blew them out already. It's only in one spot. It's right here. But I'm pretty disappointed. I mean, because these were $60 and this year, because of the Rona and everything, the prices have gone up on everything. So to replace these would be $85 right now, and I'm not sure I want to pay that for something that I only need for a couple more months. But I do need them for, 2 or 3 more months. I'm not leaving Indiana, and so I need these. And to be honest, I did wear them out quite a bit. Like, I'm harder on these than probably most people would be. You can tell by the tread. Maybe it's worn down right there because I've been dancing in these quite a bit, and so maybe I was a little bit hard on them, but I kind of still expected more than that. And so I've ordered a new pair, and it's not the Bearpaw, it's another brand, but it was cheaper because if it's only going to last for a year, I don't really want to spend that much money on it. If they're gonna wear out in one winter anyways, what's the point? And I didn't want to order another pair of the black because when I was out in Idaho in the high desert, these got covered in dust, and I mean, you just couldn't even tell that they were black. By the time I got back here to Indiana, I had to brush them off and clean them really well, and it was kind of a pain. And so the new boots that I ordered are in camel color, and so when I leave here and I'm wearing them out in the desert, you're not going to be able to tell that they're so dusty because they'll be basically the same color. But for right now, I want to fix these and so I'm going to do an emergency repair job on this because I still need these for 2 or 3 months, and so I'm going to try to fix them. I've got my super glue here. I'll just put a little bit of that there in that seam, and then I'm going to clamp it down with this, and we'll see if I can get some more life out of these because they're not totally dead. I mean, that's the only spot. This one's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. And there's still, a decent amount of tread. So I'm not really worried about that. I'm just worried about that part, because if I don't do something now, that's going to get worse. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix this guy. So hold on. Okay guys, so I'm not sure if you saw that very well or not because it was going so fast, but I put a bead of super glue down into that crevice, and then I put the clamp on, and I waited overnight at least like 16 hours, and when I took the clamp off, I was videoing it, but my camera died, and at any rate it didn't work anyways because there was still just a little tiny bit, like it was about that long and probably that deep, and it did close it up quite a bit but not quite all the way. So I went ahead and put another little bead of super glue in it last night and put the clamp back on it. So let's see if it worked. I'm not going to be happy if this doesn't work. Ooh. See, it did work. You can see some of the super glue. See that little bead right there? I'm pulling up on it. Like maybe... No, it held. I mean, I guess that's good enough for a couple more months. I could probably do it again, maybe right there, if I was being very particular. but I think I'll leave it alone. Sorry, the focus is not working on my phone. It's not focusing at all. Alright guys, I will talk to you later. Bye. Alright you guys, so I was not happy with that. I'm way too picky to leave even a little tiny gap, and so I know you could hardly even see it, but I could, and that means that if I'm wearing these in the snow or the rain, that there's going to be water that would have gotten in that little tiny itty bitty gap. So I put a little bit more super glue in there, as much as I could fit up into that little gap, and I waited again overnight. And so, yeah, during this whole time, my new boots have arrived. See, let's see. Hopefully it'll focus here. Yep, and I'm pulling up on it a little. It did it. It took 3 times, but I mean it was pretty deep. I think it was going about that far down. My phone is not going to want to focus. I'm sorry about that. And you saw how big it was to start with, so that worked. I'm really happy about that. I'm not happy about the boots that I got though. These are a 10.5 wide. I got them a little bit bigger. I normally wear 10, but I got 10.5 because I wear thick fuzzy socks over my regular socks. And so this other brand that I ordered, like I said, those were $85. This was 42 or 43, and will it focus? Dream Pairs is the name, and they don't have half sizes, and so I went ahead and I thought, well, maybe I can make it work if I just get a bigger size. So I got size 11, but that's not going to work like at all. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. See, these were too long, and they're not wide enough. These are quite a bit wider. And I don't know, I felt so uncomfortable walking around in these. You know, I tried them on and I walked around in the garage in here, and it's not gonna work. So I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and go ahead and buy another pair of Bearpaws, because I do need boots no matter where I'm spending my winters, because, you know, even in the desert it gets pretty cold at night, and I wanna have a pair of good fuzzy boots. But I mean, I like the color and everything, but I'm gonna have to find something in Bearpaws because they have the half sizes that I need. And I don't want to go with UGG, because then they're like twice as much as Bearpaw even. And so these are gonna have to go back. There's a little bit taller too. I don't think I like that. I like them. I like this size. I think that's a little bit too tall. And they're too narrow, because I got big, fat, wide feet. I'm a skinny girl with wide feet, so go figure. Alright, so that's how I fix my boots, guys. If you ever have a boot blowout, get to it right away. Get you some super glue or Gorilla Glue. That's really good glue too as well. And get that in there. And this is just a paper clamp. You know, a binder clamp or whatever. It folds down. You can get them at whatever office supply. I have a ton of these sitting around. I use them as chip clips and everything, so thankfully I already had one sitting around. Alright, I'm done for real this time, you guys. Peace out. Bye.